Thank you very much for attending and for your patience. I did not expect to be the last one. They call that the main event in boxing, but I don't know if it's true here. There's some great authors here today, fantastic authors and friends. But thank you very much for attending. I want to give a special thanks before I start to Eli Gonzalez, who organized this whole thing, him, his wife, his whole team. I want to call out my team at Yummy Marketing, my beautiful wife, who's the director of Interactive. I have Carolina somewhere back there. She's our content producer. Martha is here, our admin assistant. Martha's somewhere around here. Oh, there she is, hiding from the camera. I've got other team members that could not be here, Juan, Amaury, and others. But the best testament to my book today is that this room is full of clients that I'm honored to serve through my team. I've got Ray Bradley from SLM is here. I've got Howard from LHE Ventures. I've got Rodney from Trueback. I've got Laura from Ubrand. Steve had to leave. Rob Hessel from Source One Solutions. Eli Gonzalez is a client. This room is full of clients because this is what it's all about. Business is about relationships, and I'm very honored to have our clients here in the room because it's the best pitch for my book that I could ever give. So thank you. Give a round of applause to Yummy Client Sphere. Here you go. Kimberly. Sorry, Kimberly, I forgot to mention her as well. I know I'm forgetting some of you because we serve so many, but anyway. About the book. You were saying. What I was saying was, Sell You Before You Sell was born out of realizing two hard realities of our world today. Number one reality is that attention is the most valuable currency of our day. Now we're talking about, stocks and bonds and the dollar and our worldwide currency, and we're talking about digital currency now, and Bitcoin hit $17,000 this week. And everybody's rushing to get to the latest currency, yet human attention still persists as the number one form of currency available. And in fact, none of those other types of currencies can ever exist if we don't pay attention to them. So that's the reality in business, number one. Number two is that value in business today, value is given before the business transaction is closed. Not afterwards. The old way of doing business was that people paid you first and then you delivered value, but that is no longer valid. People, customers, clients, they expect you to give value before the transaction is made, and therefore this changes everything about how to do business. So how do you deliver value and how do you garner people's attention before people hand you a check, before you send them an invoice? Well, the way I found to do it is to elevate, lift your profile, and give something valuable to people ahead of time. And we judge your character, your profile, your personal brand on 4 different categories. And on our website, sellyoubeforeyousell.com, there's a quiz at the top. It says take a quiz. You can go to our website and take a quiz, and it'll judge you on 4 different criteria on how well your personal brand is set up to close more sales, to raise your visibility, to build more relationships. And I'm going to go through those 4 categories very quickly in case you don't walk away with the book, you get something of value today. But if you do, then you'll get even more valuable tips. Number 1 category on which people will judge your personal brand is authenticity. Business is closed only after trust is established. First, each of us needs to establish that trust, that credibility, that authority, and then business is closed. Category number 2 is attractiveness. People are drawn, clients, customers, are drawn towards those who understand them deeply, not on a surface level, not just you want to buy what I'm selling. Understand their problems, understand their needs, understand their desires, and that's what attracts business. Category number 3 is alignment. Value is shown at every touch point of a client experience, not just when you're in front of them sending a proposal. It's at every touch point, no matter if you're out with your family, you're posting pictures on Instagram, at the beach, you're showing and demonstrating who you are, the value that you can bring to that market. And category number 4 is awesomeness. And that awesomeness, not just, hey, it's 3 o'clock, awesome. the real meaning of awesomeness. And it's that we, in business, we demonstrate that we're different from the rest by uniqueness, by showing up in a unique and outstanding fashion. At our firm, Yummy Marketing, we do not tolerate mediocrity. We have a high bar of excellence, and in fact, we become the standard. That's our mission, is to become the standard in everything we do. And this is our prescription for you as well. Whatever you do in business, become the standard, become so excellent that it's impossible to ignore you in what you do. So these are the 4 criteria, and you can judge yourself today on our website. And naturally, the book will lead you to understand where you stand in each of these 4 criteria, and more than that, what to do to get a higher score in what you're doing. So thank you very much for attending. It's been a pleasure and honor for me to talk in front of you, and I hope to see you here for the signing. Thank you so much. Well, the book on digital marketing is Digital Bacon, like Eli talked about. This one is not precisely about digital marketing. It's about you showing up. And in that regard, I think the book helps you a whole lot, because when people buy your wares, let's say it's a product, let's say something like a car. I have Ray from SLM. He's in the product business. He sells soil, dirt, fill dirt, all sorts of landscaping materials. And he does business more than anything on the credibility of his people that work with him. People, if you go on their website, they'll say, I called Bob and he gave me a great service. They don't say, you had good products. They say, I liked working with this person because they listened to me. They understood, they saw what I was, they were paying attention to what I was needing. So whatever you do in that space, the book is more geared towards service-based business, but if you're in a product-based business is going to rise and fall based on your credibility, on your authority. Do you know what you're talking about? And can you demonstrate it ahead of the business transaction? In the car example, for example, if you know about cars and you can respond to those questions, you're little by little inching towards to demonstrating your credibility and your authority in that space. So that's what I could say about that.